All right, good evening. Um, Friday, September 13th, 2024, 7:32 p.m. So this is this is today's time. Maybe I should just show it like gives it a more of a I guess proof of the exact time. So not that it matters, but who knows, it might come in handy someday. So um, yeah, today was the day I think I did the most number of pull-up push-up sets, what Goggins would call uh, nickels and dimes, what he calls it. In my case it is, I think his was 5 pull-ups and I don't know how many push-ups it was, 10 push-ups something. So mine is 4 pull-ups, 15 push-ups. Sometimes I do the push-ups first and then do the pull-up, or sometimes pull-up first and do the push-up. So I just do it throughout the day. Today I managed to do 10 sets of it throughout the day, which isn't much. Honestly, it's not that hard to do it if I spread it out evenly. But most times life doesn't go well. I have stuff to do. Life comes in between, and yeah, can't always get that all in. And in one go, it does get a bit tough to do it in one go, although I can manage it. But my whole reason for even doing this is to spread out the fatigue throughout the day so that it doesn't even feel like a workout, because I am already doing my running, which I'm constantly putting my mileage per week, and also my recovery, mobility, stretching, and all the stuff which I have been missing for last few days, but it's part of my normal schedule, so I don't want to put too much uh, emphasis on that as well. So that's why I'm doing it, spreading it out throughout the day. Also, I've found myself improving a lot just by doing it throughout the day, so I don't feel the need to do a focus session of it, though I might need to change back to it for a month and then get back to it, like I used to do just a whole set of pull-ups, like 80 pull-ups, 100 pull-ups, and then 300 push-ups, stuff like that. Just 40-second rest and just go continuous on, which I did for a few months, and then I'm switching back to this. So yeah, anyways, today I did the most number of sets I've done. I think it's the most number of sets I've ever done um, in this type of workout, not the previous within half an hour doing a lot of it. um, Spreading it out throughout the day. Today might be the largest I've done, 10 sets a day. I might have done this just once before, but it's very rare, and it might be the first time I did it. So very happy about that, of course. Also, my run, I did manage to get in 12 kilometers today, almost 13, which yesterday I said I would do it, I did it. So that feels good. And honestly, even during my run today, I was tempted to cut it short because last night I didn't sleep well. I slept at 11:30 p.m. I got distracted by YouTube shorts and stuff like that. Um, so I slept late, barely slept 5 hours, woke up, did some NSDR just to make up a bit, and uh, went for my run. And the weather was freaking hot. The sun was already out by 5:30, so it was freaking hot already. So yeah, I was feeling exhausted. My mood wasn't good. Insufficient sleep always fucks me up, and but so I had lots of excuses to cut it short, and I was planning to cut it short, but then I remember like what I promised last night. Like, I didn't promise it, but like I wanted to. I said I would do 12, so I'm like, fuck it, man. I already missed a lot of things that I said I would, like the Japanese lesson, which I missed again today. Like that, I keep missing lessons. Many of my habits, I said I'll do it, but I don't do it. So I keep missing stuff like that, and I don't want to miss it again. So I'm like, fuck it, man. I'm gonna do it, and I did it. So on that note, I did say I'm gonna do my typing no matter what, so I'll just get in a 10 minutes of practice right now before I go to bed anyhow. So that is something I'll get in. The Japanese lesson, unfortunately, I missed it again. But tomorrow, I'm definitely gonna do it because tomorrow morning I'll wake up and just get to it. I'll probably do a long session tomorrow. Um, you know what? I think I won't record tomorrow's session because it's gonna be just revision and stuff. But yeah, that's I'll mention it in tomorrow's vlog so it stays on record. But tomorrow's session I won't record it. It will be just review, and I'll probably practice for an hour or something. So I don't want to like record it just unnecessarily me doing shit. Yeah, so we'll wake up and just get right to it because tomorrow I want to do a rest day. So today when I was running, I came up with a good plan of rest for my runs because the whole weekly thing, I feel like it's kind of a waste. Waste in the sense that I've heard other, I think Alex Homozy or many other people I've heard in podcasts and all, they do the same thing. They don't go by the whole weekly, monthly constructing. They just have their own timing. I think Andy Galpin, his scientist, sports scientist or something, and he was invited to Andrew Huberman's podcast as well, and many other podcasts, and he's like sports scientist for elite athletes and stuff. And he also, I think, if I remember it correctly, he also said the same thing about how his schedule is not based off a weekly thing. He has his own workout, consecutive workout, first this workout, second day this, third day, fourth day, and he just goes through that list, like daily list, and then if he misses something, he just goes through continues the list the next day. And it's not based off weekly, so like even if he misses a few days, he just goes through that list and goes through that same cycle regardless of the week or month. And I feel like with my run as well, today morning when I was running, I realized, you know what, I could do that too. And I feel like that makes way more sense because weekly basis, when I separate it like 7 days block, what happens is sometimes I take too much rest and it's a bit unorganized. Plus, like sometimes I'll take a rest on, most times I'll take a rest on Monday and by Sunday, and then some weeks I do a lot more, some weeks I do less. So it becomes, my recovery becomes here and there. And also I'm constantly trying to increase my mileage per week, so my recovery can get tossed around very easily. So what I figured was, for now with my current recovery rate, I can do pretty fine running 5 days straight, basically 50 kilometers covering. So I figured I should just start 50 kilometers. So once I cover 50 kilometers, regardless of the day, week or whatever, I take 1 day rest, and then I just continue trying to do 50 kilometer, and once I hit 50 kilometer mileage, I take a day rest. So it doesn't depend on weekly. If it goes well with the week, it's fine. If it goes beyond the week, if it comes between 2 weeks, whatever, I don't care. I just continue doing 50, 50, 50, rest, 50, rest. So yeah, I'll stick with that, and obviously over time my recovery will get better, and the more resilient I become, I can increase from 50 to 55 and slowly to 60, like that. So right now I'll keep it at 50, and if I hit 50, I just take the next day rest. So I feel this will be keep my recovery in check as well. It's a much safer estimate than trying to do it in a weekly block, which can be very, sometimes it can just be completely messed up. So yeah, I think I realized when I was thinking about this during my run, I'm like, okay, this is such a genius idea. Why didn't I think of that? So I'll try doing that. Let's see how that works, how that feels for my recovery. And I did hit 50 today for this week, so 52 kilometers starting from Monday. So tomorrow would be rest. Then day after tomorrow, I'll go like just basically it will kind of mess with my weekly target a bit, but I think I can still hit my weekly target even doing this because the time is still there, right? So yeah, it will also help me break a bit out of the whole weekly thing where like once I hit the weekly goal, I'm like I should rest and stuff like that. But this current setup would be, rather than restricting myself to weekly thing, I can target to just hit 50 quickly, take a day rest, hit 50 quickly, take a day rest. So it will speed up my whole mindset about hitting distance, a specific distance as well. So it might actually make things more productive. So yeah, the more I want to rest, the longer I run and quickly hit it. Boom. Of course, I won't push myself on a daily over 15 kilometer. I won't try to cross that unless I'm trying to do a half marathon. So that would keep me in check, so I don't go crazy trying to hit 50 kilometers as quickly as possible. So there's that as a check as well. So yeah, that's a new plan, a new thing I'm trying to get into. Also, if you guys haven't noticed, I have shaved. So just shaved just now. I need to set up my shaving schedule as well. I feel like with my case, I just need 2 times a week, around Wednesday, Thursday one, and around Sunday one, and that keeps me pretty much clean. Doing it more than that, it's probably just a waste of time. So and currently I'm trying to go with a clean shaven look. I just prefer this look. More than preferring the look, it annoys me when I have mustache or beard. It just, I don't know, it bothers me. Hair just bothers me. Even this hair, it's already I'm already finding it long enough that it's starting to bother me. So I'll probably shave it tomorrow. Just shorten it back to the military sports cut kind of thing. So yeah, just remove as much hassle from my life as possible, so I can spend all my time and resources exactly where I want to be, rather than caring about a bit more enhancement to my looks. I guess maybe at some point when I can afford to just let someone else take care of this side of these aspects of my life, look, style, and all that stuff, I think I'll stick with just the bare minimum and just clean cut bare minimum look, that is like respectable, that is keeping me satisfied as per my own sense of looking good and clean, but it's also efficient, saves me time and money as well. So yeah. I don't know what I'll name to this video. It's a bit all over the place, but yeah, anyways, 22,000 steps. So I did hit a week daily minimum of 20k. Weight, $69.2. Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. I'm on time today as well. We'll be in bed by 8:30, and yeah, we'll try not messing up like yesterday again. Like next time, the issue with me is when I go beyond 9:30, I start to like, I'm already wasted, so might as well, and then I go till 12 or 1 or 2 sometimes. That's where I fuck up. I think next time I need to try to cut my losses quickly, and I feel this would be a good habit that would help me in other aspects of my life as well. So next time I sleep late, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm already late, but I don't want to be so late where I have to suffer in the morning with my workout. Because if I get at least 6 hours, good 6 hours, it's still great. I can do fine with it. Of course, I won't have the extra additional performance benefits of 8 hours, 7.5 and 8 plus hours of sleep, but it won't put me in the negative. It will just be consistent. So if I can go to bed, even I wake up, because I wake up around 5. If I'm late, I adjust it to 5, and 4, 3, 2, 1, 12, 11. So even if I go to bed at 10:30, I'm still doing very well, and that is something I need to remind myself next time I get late over 9:30. So yeah, that's it. Good night. See you guys tomorrow.